Hey, what's good? Well, welcome to my first video of my Bitcoin YouTube series where I will be documenting my journey on this cryptocurrency thing. Okay, so in this video, I will not be covering what Bitcoin is. I will be making that in a later video. Or if you really need some insight on that, you can go ahead and do a little bit of research for yourself. Right now, I'm going to be covering the lending platform that you can do with Bitconnect. And it's something as little as $100 can turn into over $200,000 a year in this little as 2 years. Now, and that's the power of compounding interest, and what this company right here, Bitconnect, bring to the table. Now, how it works is, like I told you, you lend them and you get paid interest, and you get paid back that interest daily on the certain amounts that you lend. Now, there's 4 tiers to it. Now, the first tier would be 100 to 1,000, and you get paid back a daily interest, which depends on how the coin goes, because it takes the coin that you lent them, and it sells high, buys low, or whatever it does. They're automatic trading bots, and they pay you a percentage on how the coin did that day. And that's how that works, and you get paid, and you get that back in 299 days. Now, the second tier would be 1,010 to $5,000, and you get paid the daily interest back plus 0.10%. You get that capital back in 239 days. The third tier would be 5,010 to $10,000. You get paid the daily interest plus 0.20%, and you get that back in 179 days. And the last tier would be 10,010 to 100,000 plus, and you get that back. You get the interest plus 0.25%, and you get that back in 120 days. Okay, so that's how the lending works. That's the 4 platforms of the lending. Now, how it works is you have the option. You could take the money that is sent to your wallet. You could transfer it out, and you could turn it into back to regular money, or keep it in your Bitcoin wallet, whatever you want to do with it. That's how you do your payouts. Or you can reinvest it. Now, the minimum for reinvesting would be $10. Now, let me show you the power of $10, of that reinvesting that $10 every chance you get, and what it can do for you if you just keep letting it roll for 2 years. Okay, right now, I have a spreadsheet that I'm about to show you, and we're going to go off of what the daily interest is for the last 6 months of this program. Now, I will leave a link in the description for you to sign up with the site if you want. So once you sign up with the site, you go to your dashboard and everything, and you would click on Lend Bitconnect. You go to your utility software interest link, and you click it, and that will bring up the daily interest, and then also the Bitconnect calculator and everything, which I will go over in my whole Bitconnect website tutorial, which will be at a later date again. Like I said, this is the first video of my YouTube series, me documenting everything. Okay, you see on the 18th we had 0.98% day. On the 19th we had 0.48%. On the 20th we had 0.11. Yesterday we had 1.50. Today we had 1.34. Tomorrow we have 0.52. And you see the numbers. Some days you get the low numbers that's under 1%. Some days you get over 1%. And on a 30-day span, it always equals out to about 0.90%, which is about 1%. Now we're going to go over the last 6 months, which will be the most accurate that we can use. And the interest rate for that is 0.94. Now we're going to go to our calculator that I have. You can contact me for, join the team. I'll have it for you and everything. Okay, you see you invested $100 at 0.94%. You'll be getting paid the daily interest. So you invested that 100. 24 hours later, you're now accumulating 94 cents is in your wallet. The second day, $1.88, and so on, up into your 12th day, and now you can reinvest your first $10. That is the best bet. That's what this plan is for. What I'm showing you only works if you reinvest for the whole 2 years. Okay, so now you reinvest your first $10, and now you're getting paid the interest off of $110 instead of just $100. So now it goes up to $1.03 a day, and it goes on for every time you reinvest. Say you reinvested again. Now you getting paid interest for 120 instead of 110, and it goes on. And these days get closer as you keep reinvesting. And we're gonna go 6 months down the road and see where we be at. Okay. 6 months down the road, you will have accumulated in total investments $510, which I remind you get back. So it's not like you're giving it to them; you get it back. So that's like low risk right there. And that's one of the things that sold me with this. Now this is not a sales thing. This is just me showing you my results. And before I show you my results, I want to explain a little bit about this company to you. So you see now every other day you reinvesting, and then here your first double day, and then so every other day another double day, and then another double day, and they just keep coming. Now the first day where you could reinvest every day would be, oh God, that'd be 251, where you have accumulated $990 in total investments, which brings about $9.31 a day, which with leftovers and everything, you'll be able to reinvest every day from there on forward. And you see, oops, we got a $20 day. So at day 267, you will be able to reinvest your first 20. Okay, and then those are going to start popping up, and the more often, till where they just take over the board. Now at day 299, you get that $100 back. You could take that, you could run off with it, or you could put it back in the system and let it keep building money for you for the long term. This is a long term investment thing. This is not no get rich overnight thing or none of that, because you know that's fairy tales and happens seldomly. But you know, this right here, this is a true plan that can really happen. But you know, anything that's worth it takes time and effort and everything. And where you don't have the money, you have to use the time. Now, if you have the money, you come in with a bigger investment. It takes a lot less time. But anyway, let's get back to the calculator. Which, okay, you could take the money or you could reinvest it. Say you reinvested it and you kept the wheel going. Okay, we're going to go down to about, let's see how long it takes you to get to 50,000. Okay, after a year of just reinvesting, you will now have accumulated $2,860 in your wallet, which brings you in about $26 a day. And if you wanted to cap out there, say, okay, I'm not going to reinvest anymore. I'm just going to take that $20 a day and I'll send it to my wallet, my bank account, and just do whatever with it. You'll be making $9,000 a year, which is really nothing. So the best bet is for you to keep reinvesting. Like I told you, don't take nothing out. Keep reinvesting. Okay, and we're going to see how long it takes you to get up to 50K a year. And you see, it only takes a couple days for you to skip 18,000 a year to 19,000 a year, from 19,000 a year to 20,000 a year. It only takes a couple days of reinvesting at this level, but you know that it takes time. It's a whole snowball effect. It's either time or money. You gotta have either one if you really want this program to work. You don't really have to have too much money. This time is very valuable. And for 15 months in, you are now that $100 will now have created you an income of $22,000 a year. 15 months in, That's a little more than a part-time job, and I mean a full-time job in some states. And by day, yeah, by day 539, you will now be cap. If you wanted to cap out there, so okay, no more reinvesting. I'm just gonna take whatever in my lending. I mean, yeah, whatever accumulates in my lending wallet every day, and I'm just gonna keep reinvesting the capital releases every time they gave me my money back. I'm gonna reinvest that, but the daily interest I'm gonna keep. And that'll bring you in $50. I mean, $50,000 a year. That's $140 a day. Now, if you went with the whole 2 year plan, at 2 years, you will be able to have turned that small $100 investment into $298,000 a year. A year. That's $818 a day. No, $827 a day. No, my bad. 818 a day. You see the math. Now, let's say you came in with a bigger number. Now, this is the second tier, the 1010. Now, with that basically guarantees you that 1%. So the numbers change. Now, you did that. Same thing. You let the snowball effect happen with this, just like you did with the $100 for 2 years. You just kept reinvesting everything. Okay, after 2 years, I'm going to cap out, and I'm just going to take whatever in my wallet. They'll be making $14,000 a day, which comes up to $5 million a year. It's just a simple 2 years, but most people don't want to invest. Oh, it's risky, or they might not have it, or whatever the case may be. So most times, people will enter with a $100 investment. So that's more of the number I wanted to cover. I cover 1,000, 5,000, everything in another video, the strategies and everything with that. I'll also go over strategies I came up with and everything. I'm gonna share my whole experience with you guys. Okay, see that's from 1,000. Say you started with the next tier, which is 5,010, and you let that go for 2 years. 25 mil a year, which is 70,000 a day. Now you may think, oh, these numbers is far fetched. These numbers is crazy. It's not happening. It's a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme and everything. No, the results are happening. It's happening to me right now. I'm getting paid daily interest right now, and it's seen it happen to so many people. This company is legit, and this cryptocurrency is taking over. Now, if you're not in this already, I advise you to get in it real soon. And you don't really need a lot to start up with. You don't. Simple $100 and you're in there. Now you could get that if save up for a week, 2 weeks. Go sell some cans, or whatever you need to do to get up $100. Go help people cross the street. Help people with grocery bags. Panhandle if you have to. It'll change your life. A simple $100 could change your life. Okay, now so far I have $250 invested, and I was able to reinvest 3 times so far. And I'm gonna be able to reinvest once 11:30 hits or whatever, and I get another and I'm sorry, I'm slurring on my words. I get another interest payment back. I'll show you how this transaction goes. I'll show you a couple of my transactions. Total earned. Oh, I'll go back to that. Okay, so you go to transactions, Lending Wallet. Okay, so November 30th at 1:21 in the morning, I invested my first $150. Now, December 1st at 1:21 in the morning, I got paid out my first interest rate, which that day was 0.19%. Now, the 2nd of December at 1:21 in the morning, I got paid my second interest rate, which was 0.11%. And it goes on, you see. Hasn't missed a beat now. Right here, I don't know why I did that. Just being eager and stupid. I just sent it to my wallet, which is right here. I sent it to my wallet, and and that was dumb because I was just really just playing with it. But I could have been 4 flips in now if I went and did that, which is crazy because I think this is worth about like $6 now, just sitting there. And you see on December, let's see, December 7th, I made another investment of $100, and that happened at 11:13 p.m. So at 11:13 p.m., I get paid my percentage off of that every day, along with the percentage off the 150, and then along with the percentage off of every 10. Like you see, I got paid a percentage off of the $10 I reinvested. I meant, no, that's not it. This is a percentage off of the $10 I reinvested once my first reinvestment came, which was December 9th. I was eligible for my first reinvestment, which I did that with quickness. That's my whole plan, is to keep reinvesting and keep adding more to this platform until I get to where I need to be, you know. But and then the following, you see, I got paid my interest for that. But anyway, this is showing like my payments is working and coming on time and everything. Maybe I'll shoot another reinvestment video. Maybe my next video will be that one day. But, if you like it, you want more details or anything, leave comments, questions or anything. If you like the video, let me get a like, subscribe for later videos and everything. And I guess I'll see you in later videos. And links for everything will be down in the description. So make sure you go ahead and sign up and change your financial future.